Alright, it's been a year since I last made a video on the best shotguns in Destiny 2, so I want to do a follow-up vid since now weapon crafting has become a thing, as well as a few new shotguns. A lot of the old options are still very good, but there's a few new ones that have really kind of taken the forefront, and I have two of them equipped right now. Wastelander M5 gets dropped from Dares of Eternity. It's a really good shotgun, you can craft it as well, and without remorse. This drops from Season of the Haunted on the Leviathan. Both are pretty lengthy processes because you need 5 red border or tunable versions of this gun to drop before you can actually craft the roll. So be prepared to grind, but it's well worth it. They're very, very good. The roll I went with on Wastelander is Accurate Range Masterwork Slide Shot Opening Shot Corkscrew. With these shotguns and all shotguns, you just want to aim for 75 handling, and then you can throw on Quick Charge, which is plus 25, and you're at 100. So I have 73, it's close enough, and I get really high range and Slide Shot Opening Shot. That's why this thing's so good. You can craft it to perfection and just make it perfect. Same thing with without remorse. I'm only at 69 handling here. I just felt like that was a really good number to be at. Plus I have threat detector, so with quick charge, I'm at 94 handling and threat detector. When anyone's close to me, I'm going to be simulating having quick draw again. In fact, with threat detector, it's even faster than quick draw. And I have fragile focus here. You can get hit fire grip, you can get hit 1-2 punch, but this is honestly probably the best roll you're gonna get. Maybe hit fire grip if you want to fire from the hip, but I don't. Other options this season other than these lightweight shotguns, I mean, you have aggressive frames, always. They've always been good. If you have an Astral Rising God roll lying around like this one, this is a very good gun. Found Verdict Time Loss is probably the best aggressive frame in the entire game. If you want to go and grind Master Vault of Glass, that's up to you. I didn't even bother. I just never got the thing. But you can get surplus opening shot on that thing. I think the best thing to get is Barrel Shroud, Accurized and a Range Masterwork, and then or a Handling Masterwork, and you throw in Adept Handling, and then you're at like 60-something handling with surplus and quick charge, and you'll be at basically 100 handling at all times with opening shots. So that thing's really good. I just never bothered getting it. It's too much of a grind, at least in my opinion. I don't like the Master Raids. Slug shotguns are also really good. Chaperone and Duality. They got a range nerf after I made that video a year back. There's only about a meter range nerf, and that still leaves them at slightly higher range than a max range slug shotgun. So if you have the exotic slot freed up, Chaperone and Duality are really good. Chaperone, obviously, once you get a kill, precision kill, you get Roborn, which increases the range even more. And Duality, you can hip fire it and shoot a pellet shot. So when people get really up close, you can just barrel stuff them with it. It's really nice. It also has on black wings, which is basically just a damage buff after kills. Yeah, those guns are both very good. If you want a legendary slug option, Inquisitor came out this season. I just got this Adept roll. Not the best roll. I would have preferred Demolitionist opening shot, but the nice thing about this gun is it's such a stat beast that you don't even need to get good barrels, mags, or masterworks, because it's already at high enough range and high enough handling to throw on quick charge, throw on opening shot, and just be maxed out. But if you had to go for certain barrels and mags, you can go for probably Assault Mag in this column, increase the rate of fire a little bit, Hammer Forged, Fluted Barrel even for handling if you don't want to put on quick charge, and then a handling or range masterwork. This thing's also really nice in Rumble because you can put on Alacrity, which gives you a bunch of benefits. It's like plus 20 reload, plus 20 stability, 10 aim assist, and 10 range. You can also put on the Sero Synergy perk when you're in a 6v6 because Alacrity is never going to proc. I feel like I pretty much covered everything. There's other shotguns like I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's like the Ragenheld. It's that Hake aggressive frame shotgun. You can craft it. It's good. It's solid. It got nerfed though. It had like really high zoom and it was actually really solid. And then they pooped on it. So it's just a decent gun. But honestly, if you're going to craft a gun, go with the Wastelander or go with the Without Remorse. Go for both of them. But again, yeah, that pretty much covers everything. If you like slugs, slugs are really good still. They have more range than pellets. They're more consistent than pellet shotguns. They're just a little harder to use, so that's up to you. If you're going to pair them with a subclass, use Void Hunter or Stasis Warlock with slugs. You can freeze people, clean them up, or go invis and get the jump on people and map them. And again, that's pretty much it. Things have stayed relatively the same. They are buffing shotguns soon, or they're making a change to their pellet randomness, so we'll see how that goes down, but I have very low hopes for that. They seem to not like the high usage rate of shotguns, so they don't like to buff them very much. But maybe they'll surprise us and actually make them consistent again. But for now, look for the crafted guns or just run Chaperone and Duality. If you want to get Inquisitor, if you want to get Found Verdict, that's up to you. But obviously those are locked behind the higher end activities. So if you're more of a low skill player, Wastelander Without Remorse, Duality, Chaperone are really accessible. Little grindy, but you can get them and they're very good. That's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Let me know if there's any other shotguns you like. I know I didn't mention a few like No Reprieve and stuff like that. A Sudden Death's even in my inventory right now. They're good options, but they're a little bit niche compared to their counterparts. Again though, if you disagree, let me know in the comments. Peace.